Greetings! Welcome to the next episode of our Pokemon Stadium playthrough. I am the Arsenic General, toxic only in name. Along with me is Roboslime, the mightiest of the Amorphous. How are you?
Doing quite well, thank you.
So, as we continue on our journey through Pokemon Stadium, there are a few things that we have looked at, and there's a couple of things. So, the math is still wrong when it came to the Cups versus the gym leaders. So we'll be taking on Koga, and yes, Sabrina is technically unlocked. However, there was no footage of us defeating Koga, and so because of that, for now, ignore Sabrina. We'll be taking on Koga.
Yeah, unfortunately the file got corrupted.
Yeah, so basically we have no footage. So, but I have absolutely no problem. Koga has always been one of the more memorable characters, especially for his ninja aesthetic that he had. I will say it was really interesting though seeing a Venonat just absolutely just destroy a Pikachu. That was really interesting to see. But yeah, so the problem that we're having here is that if we keep the pattern as we go, I mean you could probably just go Jinx, Starmie, and Dodrio, honestly. We've talked about, and arguably one of the best things we could probably do is leave the Master Ball of the Poke Cup and Prime Cup as our own video. The thought process was, because first off, when we get done with Gym Leader Castle, we are going to have the Elite Four and the Champion be their own video. And then we're going to have the entirety of Route 2 be its own video. So we could probably, what we'll likely do is we'll dedicate just one video to Pokeball.
Okay then.
We'll just dedicate an episode to Master Ball Poke Cup, and then depending on how long that one takes us, we'll probably dedicate an episode to Master Ball Prime Cup. And just kind of go from there. Because there has been challenge, but the challenge has been more or less handicapping ourselves for the most part. I mean, well, first off, we're sticking to this, we're sticking to the same team deal, which you don't necessarily have to do. That's not entirely something you have to do. You don't have to. You don't have to do what we did. We just did it because we have played Pokemon Stadium numerous times, and we just figured, that a little more challenge to what already existed. The issue, however, is that oops. Oh, joy. I clicked the wrong move.
Okay.
I clicked the rash.
Oh.
So enjoy the next 3 turns of not being able to do anything. I mean, if she crits, then maybe. But I don't know. Or misses. That also works. I've always felt Grimer's model in Pokemon Stadium was probably one of the more interesting ones. Well, I say that with... What?
What?
It doesn't immediately end if you miss?
No.
Really? Then what is Constrict?
What?
What is Constrict?
Minus speed.
Well, I'm saying, why does, Constrict and Wrap when they end when you miss?
Because Constrict doesn't do that. Constrict is just minus speed.
And okay, there we go. I'm pretty sure most of these models. Oh, what came out first, Snap or Stadium?
I'm pretty sure Stadium came first. But also, if you hear a sound difference, you're using a different mic. Our mic unfortunately died.
Yep, rest in pepperonis. I mean, that is the more positive things. I've also heard rest in piss if you're not so happy about it. But
Well, I'm not happy about it.
And rightfully so, who would be? I was gonna say, if we open Jinx, I mean, Jinx basically stops.
I think Starmie does more here. Unless that happens.
That's why I wanted to open up Jinx. The only thing that Jinx couldn't like really hit, well, that's not necessarily true. Kingler has pretty bad special.
Mm-hmm.
And the really unfortunate thing was that Water, I believe, was special in the first generation.
Yeah. And then I had Crab Hammer, which is 100 base power with a high crit ratio. Oh, the other bad part is that Crawdaunt also gets it. And in Gen 3, Water is still special.
Really? Living on 5 HP, okay. I see how it is. Get his Zoom tight.
Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, though, so we might end up just dedicating the Master Ball level of the Poke Cup and Prime Cup either as their own video or as their own videos, depending on how long they take.
What will the next Pokemon be?
I mean, thankfully, it's not going to be any. Well, that's also not necessarily true. Yeah, I mean, oh, we're dead. Goodbye. Yeah.
Better crit to boot.
I mean, honestly, I could have just used like quick attack or something. Probably would have taken this out.
No.
Would
have done a lot, but
I mean, I don't know. Scyther is really good. Mostly known for its physical attack, that is.
oh, more speed than physical attack. Yeah.
Okay, so okay, we're faster, which is good. And we land, that's also really good.
No, does it kill?
Yes.
Okay.
I will say, like, the whole point of evolution is to make the Pokemon better. But I think the thing I find interesting. Oh, wow. Okay. So Jinx honestly wasn't really doing much this round.
Yeah.
Or rather, most of the vulnerabilities that, you know, Jinx could deal with just weren't on this team. But in any case, so I think, yeah, we'll just separate the videos and then yeah, just go from there. Because again, I didn't want there to be like a whole lot of like, I want to say downtime. I didn't want there to be a whole lot of nothing happening. Okay. Well, that seems a little irritating.
Yeah.
I mean, boop, 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 boop. There we go.
It's the gym's third opponent. The gym leader is
Um, okay. If I can... Let me see here. Yeah. I picked Odrio for this round mostly because the team has a lot of high special, not a whole lot of physical, though. Really?
Oh.
Tempting to mimic. Doesn't mimic, doesn't, it take a random move instead of the last one used?
In this game, yeah. Or in this generation, yes.
Confusion. Don't actually confuse me, please. Thank you. If I get a freeze, that'd be nice. There we go. Alright. It was able to do enough.
The next Pokemon is being prepped. Oh, it's Kadabra.
And then we have Kadabra.
How will the type difference?
I mean, honestly, though, Modify, it's gone. Never the hell mind. Whoops. Also, how is it faster?
Both combatants still
I think it's a speed tie.
gas left.
No. I think Kadabra's like 105. And then,
No, well, it's definitely outspeeding me now.
what did it do?
I'll use the agility.
It gets agility?
Metronome.
Oh.
Okay, well, it's not to waste time. I'm just gonna use Dry Attack. Interesting enough, in Gen 1, the computer had infinite power points.
Neither one is conceding an ace.
Makes sense.
Another substitute.
How's that? The substitute disappears.
Probably gonna need to do
The intense battle
one more round of this.
They strike fighting poses.
Sidewave, that does random damage, I'm pretty sure.
Yep.
A decent hit.
Yeah.
Savage attack. There, it's a hit.
I mean, Sidewave was a cool and fun person, I just had to see that her team pass away.
There's a difference in
Sorry?
the number of preserved Pokemon.
I have no idea what that was just now.
Oh, it's Abra.
I think I started to channel.
You caught me yawning.
Count is 3-1. The battle has
What did I just say?
I just said you caught me yawning.
flew up into the sky.
And then you're like, blah, 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 blah. No, I don't know what you're trying to say.
Created a substitute.
Oh man.
Fireworks are flying in this battle. There it goes.
Now,
The substitute.
the thing to realize,
That was a crit.
dear viewers,
What now?
is
We just ate. Oh my god.
well, okay.
I'm
Not
not turkey today.
it's not necessarily just that we ate. This game in particular can be quite boring. Like, it's cool and fun and all that, but there's a minor problem. That being, the game can be quite boring at times, especially when you're being as meticulous as we are. Right, because a lot of people, when they do this stuff, they just kind of do the gym leader castle and call it good.
Mm-hmm.
However, we're sitting down and we're going through all the cups, individually. So, so a lot of time, the lack of stimulation as we're can occur leading to tiredness. At least for me. Which is why I try to, maintain conversations. And as you probably just heard or just now, my mind was wandering elsewhere. I don't even know where. Thing is, I did not even realize I was saying something until you mentioned it.
Okay.
Like, I just remember making a comment, and all of a sudden just snap back to reality.
Oh, that goes down.
Oh, pretty much. Uh, beep bump.
The next battle is versus Koga, the fuchsia gym leader
But yeah,
and
so
the master of poison
this game can be pretty
challenger do anything about
pretty
the
slow at
poison?
times. It's still a great game, and I still recommend that people at least play it for yourself and make an informed decision. Don't just take it from you know
Legend Cat is down.
don't take it from someone who likes the smell of tires.
Vigorous attack.
Let's see. What would you say is like a weird smell that you're not bothered by?
What a furious battle.
That you're not bothered by, or that you like?
Not bothered by.
Uh.
A psychic blast.
Ooh.
Super effective. Oh, is it down and out?
I don't know. There's a lot.
What will the next Pokemon be?
Well, yeah, for me it's like tires. I don't actively seek out tires. Like, I'm not there to
Watch out for lost ground.
Gasoline, I guess.
How will
To a certain
the
degree.
height difference affect that?
depending on the quality and all that.
No,
Wow.
in general, I'll have a very sensitive nose. So, like a lot of things,
Cat is down.
if it's in large quantity, they will just give me a headache.
Harsh blow.
And down she goes.
Which Pokemon is coming out?
Well, that's fine. Cause we got other plans. I will say, I think there's a reason why they didn't give Starmie a psychic stab.
Yeah.
The Pokemon are entirely different types.
Alright, let's do this. Let's do it. Oh, beam. Bam.
Wow!
Alright, that's 2 of his Pokemon down. 1 more to go.
There's only one
The question is, who is it?
in reserve. Oh, it's Venomoth.
Oh, Venomoth? Oh, easy. Easy pickings.
Stock is 2-1. The 10th battle continues.
So easy, though it doesn't even qualify as easy.
Speed is down.
Ow. No.
Oh no, it's Venomoth.
No.
Falling asleep is
Oh,
this a
boy.
one-sided
No.
fight. They go into battle poses. Here's a Pokemon trick.
I honestly didn't think Jinx would go down so fast.
Fire Flip.
Mega Drain. Oh yeah, we really resist that.
Fantastic effect. How will this swap affect the outcome? Now,
Alright, let's go ahead and even the odds a little bit.
a stunt for Cloud. The move failed to click.
Psybeam.
That's what it said.
Looks like a bad Pokemon choice. Both Pokemon appear equally fit.
Did the Stun Sport just fail?
Yeah. Meaning that it missed.
They strike
Alright.
fighting poses.
We try once more with feeling. There we go.
Paralyzed.
That works. Nice.
Immediately, wow.
On the spot. Both combatants still have plenty of gas left.
I think Cut is gonna do more damage.
Its defense is
Well, I guess the defense drop is there. Just Cut. It'll do more.
what's that?
If it hits.
The intense battle continues.
And got you.
A decent hit.
Even with the defense drop. Not enough.
Oh, I think I know why. Oh.
Oh, crap.
Down and out.
No.
I think.
Both combatants are down to their last Pokemon.
What's the power of acid? Like 40?
Sure.
Combatants face each other. We're down
Maybe
It could be
30.
60. Because I know cut is 50.
to leave on the job. There's just one Pokemon aside now.
Because if that's the case, then
Right down to
acid
one
probably would have been stronger. If it was 60.
fast asleep.
Alright.
Lovely.
On the spot. Neither one is conceding an inch.
Come on, wake up.
It woke up.
There we go. Nice.
Unable to move.
Alright, we get an easy dub.
What a furious
Easy dub.
how's that? There, it's a hit. It's finally taken down.
And Vladdy turn count.
That's it. Stay clear.
There we go. We've defeated Koga. For real this time. I was honestly starting to get a little worried there at the end. Losing Jinx was definitely not a part of the plan. Not the slightest.
I don't think it ever is.
Weeks later.
Oh, I'm like, what the fuck is this? Do you see what it is?
That's a Geodude.
Yeah. But like, what the fuck was this? Why is it fighting a wrench? Damn, my ass is fat. Anyways, let's get started with the Great Ball here. Great Ball Prime Cup. I believe we already have a team. Yeah, this is where things are gonna start getting hard. More or less because it's like basically a bunch of mind games. Except this guy team just sucks. I just go Dodrio, honestly. Dodrio, Jinx, and like
Yeah.
Starmie, honestly.
We're finally underway. Pokemon
That's the thing. So like,
Great Ball. The first
I've been
round
thinking about it.
is
So
battle
did
is
we
set to
really? Do we want to do Pokemon Stadium 2 after this?
Directly after?
Well, like initially that was kind of like the plan, right? We just
Oh.
do Pokemon Stadium, then do Pokemon Stadium 2. But I honestly thought about it. There isn't a whole lot that Pokemon Stadium 2 offers that Pokemon Stadium itself does not. Like,
I mean, it's different Pokemon. It's not gonna be the exact same experience.
it's different Pokemon, but it's still overall it's still a copy and paste, as it were.
Yeah.
You know, you're still basically playing the almost the exact same game. It's just, you know, mechanics are slightly different. I mean, Pokemon
They are
Stadium 2.
better.
Pokemon Stadium 2 is going to be significantly easier, especially considering the fact that it's not absolutely broken. Like again, like just some of the mechanics of Gen 1 alone, like we're looking at. First off, crit is based off your base speed. It's by Pokemon like Electrode and Jolteon and well, Persian and Scyther with Slash, they crit almost every single time because they're high base speed. Again, Persian and Scyther, they didn't have a super high base speed, but they had Slash, which basically almost guarantees them a crit every single time. Let's see here. What else was a broken mechanic? Explosion
Crit. Focus energy.
Focus energy was it was broken. It reduced your crit to basically 0.
No, it reduced it to 0.
Swords Dance. You know, if you use it, you know, nowadays you can use more than 3 sword stances, and it's kind of whatever you just use it to stall in case your opponent has like a stall strategy, right? Non-Gen 1, you use more than 3 sword stances, your attack goes down to 0. Well, I think it's 0, but basically treats it as if you have like half your attack.
Oh,
So, plus 6, which is basically triple your attack.
4.
Times 4? Okay. It brings it down to half. And after that, your sword dances don't matter after that. I think the same thing goes for agility. Also, speaking of agility, so get this.
Oh.
So a lot of AI in Gen 1 is really dumb. Especially in like Red and Blue. For instance, you can convince Lance's Dragonite to just use agility instead of attacking you. Because the AI is going to see, like let's say you had like a Muck or something like that, right? Okay, so you have a Muck against Dragonite. The AI is going to make it use agility because, hey, Psychic is super effective against poison, even though it does no damage whatsoever. Because, that's fun, right? Let's go ahead. Let's take Dodrio, Jolteon, and Jinx. Mostly because of Hypno. Hypno's annoying as hell. He's actually got really good special.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's precisely what. Okay,
so that's not it.
We can go fly you.
They're staring each other down.
Hello.
Here's the first move.
I should be fine. Should probably go for fly next.
Unless that happens.
No, it's gonna miss. It's gonna miss. There it is. Alright, now we fly, because Tri-Tech will not kill. Tri-Tech will 100% not kill. Unless we get like a really good like high roll. Because we did like 3 we
did a little less than half.
Yeah.
What now? Oh, the attack missed. What a
But yeah, so Gen 1 just has some really, really broken mechanics.
Oh.
Which, I mean, okay, fair. Like, you can make the argument that, well, it was the first game, so it's not going to be perfect, which, fair enough. But even to a degree that even back then, they're lucky that Pokemon was still as well received as it was.
We are very lucky that it was received as well as it was.
Because, again, Red and Blue are arguably, not arguably, are objectively the worst games in the entire franchise. Bar none. They are broken, barely function, and above all else, they are just, The sprites are ugly, the game is hella glitchy, the mechanics are bad, and worst of all, you get screwed out of $500 because of a freaking match card.
It's $500?
Yeah.
What?
What's this?
Damn.
The intense battle continues.
There's another animation I've never seen before.
It just goes right through.
Yeah.
Savage attack.
Also, isn't Tri-Tech like 100 accuracy? Isn't it 100% accuracy?
He used an attack.
Oh, I was gonna say, because if you did miss, again, 256 glitch, which is another thing! Right? Because, if that wasn't bad enough, please don't tell me we miss. Thank you. But no, if that wasn't bad enough, get this, right? So all of a sudden your move can just miss out of nowhere. Because, why not, right? Is this their last Pokemon? Switch.
Yeah.
Switch out to Jolteon. We need to try and conserve our continues when possible. But yeah, it's like, they're very good Pokemon was well received because, again, they are objectively the worst games. Like, I know it's a meme or whatever to to joke about, you know, Gen 1ers and all that. But there's a genuine, genuinely, I'm curious as to, like, why there's such a fascination with those games. Especially considering how bad they are. Bubble Beam. Oh, that does, like, nothing. Then again, Poliwrath and Poliwhirl would have really awful special attack. So, well, I mean, nowadays you can probably get away with it with like you could make a special Poliwrath work. You could. Oh, you are dirty. Oh boy. Oh boy, this is bad. Excuse you? Oh. No, that's right. It critical hit ignores stat changes. Even positive.
Dude, critical hits are fucking broken in Gen 1.
Yeah, they were dumb as hell.
How? How do I hit 5 times?
No, you only hit 4.
It doesn't matter. How do I hit more than 2? How do I hit more than 1?
Is it ain't Twin Needle?
Multi-hit moves were a farce.
I'll let you put him on Clayster.
No, because you just saw, it was 4 hits. I hit 4 times when I was only supposed to hit once. So this is something new that I found out that is broken. Multi-hit moves are broken in this game too.
Okay, let's see here.
So,
yeah, Jinx, Starmie, Boblum. I mean, G's probably just gonna absolutely destroy it by herself, so.
Oh shit.
I don't worry about it.
Static again.
I mean, that's fine, potentially.
They're staring each other down.
But in any case, yeah, no, Gen 1, complete garbage. If you come up to me and tell me your favorite generation is Generation 1, and it's for...
Even based on the Pokemon, like, come on, there's better gens.
Like, as much as I love the original 151, there is a problem when it comes to, oh yeah, you know, Diglett into Dugtrio. It's literally just 3 Diglets. 2 of them are just taller. Magnemite into Magneton. Literally Magneton is just 3 Magnemites fused together.
Is this super effective? Okay.
No. It's gonna hurt like hell.
Not really. What's that third move? Body Slam. Eh.
Yeah, Ice Punch is the slowest, quickest evolution, actually. But yeah, so... I mean, we probably sit here and just make an entire video criticizing Pokemon designs in Generation 1, honestly.
That's what we've been doing.
Well, no, I mean, we can dedicate a video to it. Just like sit down and just dedicate a video to it. Right?
True.
Like, okay, off the top of your head, who would you say is the best designed Gen 1 Pokemon? At least in your opinion, because everyone's going to have a difference of opinion.
Ooh, some of my favorites are from Gen 5.
Okay, well, let's say Gen 1. What's your favorite Gen 1 design?
My favorite Gen 1 design... Mm,
Oh, it's down.
I mean, it that's kind of the reasons why I hate Gen 1, because they're all just generic animals. But I think like the two of my favorites are Hunter and um and Muck.
For me, I think
Oh, okay, I think I know where it happens.
I think my personal favorite design Pokemon, I probably have to say is I'd probably have to say my favorite Gen 1 design is probably Starmie. Because here's the thing, like, as you mentioned, a lot of design types in Generation 1 are pretty much like generic animals.
Mm-hmm.
Which, wow, crit for crit. Which, yeah, that's pretty boring, honestly. But Starmie, and Staryu, by extension, I just prefer Starmie overall. They're like super unique. Because they took the concept of like a starfish, but made it like alien, kind of. Because it doesn't have face as a gem or whatever.
Yeah,
And
I mean,
and
they don't have faces either. Not only that, but they made crabs predators. No, I'm pretty sure. Is that how they look? No, crabs have like little extension-y things, right?
Antennae?
No, they have the eyes on like little things that extend out.
Eye stalks?
Yeah, am I wrong?
Crabs, I don't think so.
Fuck.
Yeah, like look at this guy's team. Like, Seeking is just a fucking fish.
Yeah, I mean, so is Magikarp.
Now, apologize for the language, but Seeking is just a fish. It's just a fish.
We've been cursing for like the past 5 episodes, and right now you're like, yeah, I'm sorry for this.
But no, like, you get what I'm trying to say, right? Like, Seeking and Goldeen, they're cool fish, but they're fish.
Mm-hmm.
Right? They don't even do anything cool that, like Tentacool and Tentacruel, right? They don't do anything cool with it where, you know, they're squids. Or octopus? No, they're more squids, right?
What?
Tentacool and Tentacruel, they're supposed to be more like squids, right?
No, they're jellyfish.
Right. Well, they have octopus in them because of the tentacles. Regardless of which, you know, those are cool designs.
Oh, it could also be based on a Magnapina squid, where their tentacles are like 100 feet long.
Yeah. I've seen that. Like the colossal squid. You know how big a colossal squid is?
Them shits are fucking enormous.
50 feet long. Some of them have been recorded as. Which, you know, the colossal squid was the original inspiration for the Kraken.
Yeah. I think it was the giant squid, and then afterwards the colossal squid or something, if I'm not mistaken.
I think there were giant squid were probably recorded first, and then the colossal squid later when we could go down deeper.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, if anyone knows anything about me, I cannot stand any episode where they go into the abyss. What? Why?
Brings out a random dark type. Huh?
I mean, this thing gets 2 shots, so
Yeah.
unless we crit, which then it's probably 1 shot. That's too shy, probably.
What a furious battle!
But I can't say any episode that goes in. What the? Oh, that is not what I wanted. That is not what I clicked. I can't say any episode that goes into the abyss. I can't do it.
What now?
The amount of like, well, there's a crit. The amount of weird shit down there, I can't do it. I can't. Like the hairy angler fish. Literally, it's this huge ass red fish, right? It's this big fish, and what it does is it just like floats around or whatever. And whenever fish come close enough to it, it then just gobbles it up, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's similar to a stentor, if you're familiar with like microbiology. Stentor are these little. They kind of look like vacuum cleaners a little bit, but they have these little hairs. Well, first off, they suck in everything that comes around them, but then sometimes they'll come across something they can't eat right away. It's like too big. So what they'll do is they'll basically just spin it around to eventually just get it to go away.
Get it to go away.
Yeah, so like I said, they're like a vacuum, so they eat everything. But then if something's too big, it just like kind of like spins around, and then eventually just kind of floats away. So my 7th grade biology class. Well, it wasn't even biology; it was just 7th grade science. We ended up, looking into like, single cell organisms and all that, and we had these microscopes, and we took a little bit of pond water because that's how Anton Leeuwenhoek did it, right? He took a drop of pond water, put it under a microscope slide, and then looked at it, and he found this huge ecosystem of creatures just so small, so tiny. The problem is when I tried to replicate that, I got a bunch of water fleas, which were cool looking but terrifying looking as well. Anyone wants a nightmare image, go ahead and look up water flea. My favorite single cell organism at the time was the stentor. I wanted to see one so bad, but that ended up not happening. I got a bunch of water fleas. I got a paramecium at one point. So microbiology is cool. It is a hard field to get into. I will say that. James Jolteon and Starmie. By the way, Starmie is my personal favorite design for Generation 1. It's cool, it's unique, and it adds a little something to the design. Now, who would you say is your least favorite? Ooh.
Oh, damn. Oh, I hope that's not affecting me.
How will the type difference affect battle? There's the attack. No, this Pokemon looks wrong. Wow, taken down with one hit. There's a
It is kind of hard to pick. It lives.
Okay, I need your final answer.
Fireworks are flying in this battle. Oh, ice punch! Block the weak spot. Oh, is it down and out? And there goes the battle.
I'm gonna say this just based on the concepts, but Graveler.
Now, specifically Graveler or the entire Geodude line?
Graveler in specific.
For me, if I had to choose one specifically, probably Execute. I'm sorry, I'm not particularly like okay. I also am not a fan of like birds. Like I love birds. I'm not a fan of bird Pokemon. I feel like a lot of time they're kind of just meh. You know, they're kind of generic. But I'm specifically choosing Execute as my least favorite because it's a bunch of eggs, right? And the deck history can't even be consistent whether or not they're eggs or they are, you know, to be slain for execution.
Huh?
Okay, this time I caught it. Literally, I don't know what happened, but my mind was transferred into Alabasta in One Piece, and I don't know.
It can't make up its mind whether to be eggs or be slated for execution.
Seeds. That's what I mean.
What the fuck is going on?
So the Pokédex entry can't determine whether or not it wants to be eggs or seeds a lot of the time.
I mean, to a certain degree, they are the same.
Neither one is conceding an ace.
One other Pokemon I forgot to mention. So I think Starmie is the best design in Generation 1, just for being interesting. My favorite is Porygon.
Oh yeah.
Porygon is
Oh no, fuck the other two. No, the other two can go to hell.
Porygon is so unique in that literally it's a polygonal something. Like, you know, you're not even supposed to really know what it's supposed to be. Right? Now, Porygon is my absolutely favorite normal type. One of my top 5. Like, if I had a top 5 Pokemon off the top of my head, it'd probably be Dusknoir, Absol... Dusknoir, Porygon, Absol...
I mean, in general, we're just talking about Gen 1.
Okay, in Gen 1, Porygon's probably my favorite Gen 1 Pokemon.
Oh, I do really enjoy the uniqueness of Hitmonlee.
Hitmonlee is very interesting. He did get better as the generations went on.
No, not in terms of stats. I'm just talking about design. Because the legs, that's kind of weird. But like the body is, it is based on a creature. I don't know how to explain this, but like it is based on a creature that was seen by people in the past. Don't know if that's just a story or if this is true. Obviously, everybody's gonna be like, "Oh, it's just a story type of shit," but they have been. I don't want to go too far into it, but I cannot remember their names, like the type. But from what I know, they are giant, from like 12 to 15 feet tall. No head, just have a body with a face on it. Not only are they like big, but they are really strong.
Double team. Oh, gross. Oh wait, why didn't we take Starmie last time?
Last time? Oh, I think because I had like one good move.
Just defeat. Cleared literally the hardest Pokemon on the team in like 2 shots.
The unfortunate part about Moltres is that it's very slow. Well, it's not like very slow, but it has its base speed is 90, which is lower than Jinx.
I mean,
Just psychic.
I mean, really, just.
Oh, it's this. I'm sorry.
I mean, literally, this is the last one, so I'm not even that particularly worried about it. It's a Thunderbolt.
What's it telling me? It's Swift.
Minimize.
Sir, minimize. Oh, you could. Never mind. Never mind.
Yeah. Man, I forget how tanky Magneton is. No, it has high special.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, he's based off special attack, right? I like Vileplume. Vileplume's probably one of my favorite grass types.
Will this Pokemon swap change the flow?
Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na.
Just say fuck it.
No, as it's physical. I'm gonna go for acid.
What's this? Its defense is down.
Oh boy, it's gonna take forever.
Oh, you got a defense ball. Drop.
Yeah, but it's probably gonna take at least 2 or 3 more.
What'll it do? The attack wasn't effective. Neither one.
I really wanted Vileplume because we needed a special wall. Unfortunately, Vileplume is part poison, which, you know, kind of stinks, but we also have, like, 2 whole psychic type Pokemon at our disposal.
He's such an asshole. He's like, oh, I didn't get the paralysis on the Thunderbolts. I'm just gonna use Thunderwave.
I remember when they nerfed Thunderwave, actually.
Well, then not only did they nerf Thunderwave, but they also nerfed paralysis.
Oh, ow. Of course.
Paralyzed on the spot. The crowd's excitement
Come on. There's no way you crit twice. What? There's no way you crit twice in a row. Thank you. That
But that can
sucks.
happen. Do you care?
A little bit. No.
Did you go ahead and just start me?
Yeah. Whoops. Well, so much for complete perfects. Whoops. No, I'm sorry, Starmie. No. Oh boy.
Magneton just fucking wrecks.
Magneton is cool. Magnezone is better.
Magnezone has a shitty design.
Oh, excuse you.
Oh, fuck you.
No, I'm gonna die on this hill.
It has a shitty design.
No, it does not.
It does.
Okay,
100%.
do you know what happens? Do you know what happens in Magneton when it evolves?
It do not matter.
Yes, it does
No.
matter, because once you understand that, you understand why it's designed the way it is. So, as you know, you have to be able to, like, mount Coronet, right, for that to happen, right? Okay, you know why? You know what happens when that occurs? There's a bunch of electromagnetic buildup between the Magnetons, which causes them to fuse into one entity. Literally, they fuse together. Their bodies basically melt and reform into this shape.
It could have a better design. Not just like some fucking...
Okay,
with
and yet you
looking
think
shit.
Chimex is a great design.
I never said that.
Okay, well then what do you think of Chimex's design?
It's a good design.
And you think Magnezone sucks?
It's a shit design.
Well, I think Chimex is a shit design.
Okay. You're not gonna change my mind.
And you're not gonna change my mind either.
Tangrowth, shit design.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. 100%.
No, it's not.
100%. It's the shittiest design.
No. The shittiest design. You want to talk about shittiest design? Slack off.
It's just a sloth.
Exactly. Let me put it this way. If it was
Kangaroo isn't even vines.
if it was Vigoroth into slacking, I would have been perfectly fine with that. Slackoth does not need to exist.
Don't get me fucking started on Vigoroth. Holy shit. That man does not know where he is. He does not know where he stands.
Okay, you want to talk about
He's caught between.
Here, you want to talk about crap design? Ghastly's crappy. It's a ball of gas with a face.
It's an interesting design.
It's a crappy design. It's basic as shit. Let me put it this way. Why do we like Muck's design? Because it's a pile of shit. But it makes sense as as sentient pile of shit. Okay? Haunter and Gengar, great design because they take an idea and make it fantastic.
Okay, hold on a second. You cannot say Gengar is a good design.
Yes, I can.
No, you cannot.
A shadow impish creature? Yes, I can. Okay?
I think the concept sounds a lot better than the final product.
Is it a little basic? Sure. But it's much better than Ghastly.
Is it though?
Yes. Ghastly learns Ice Punch. Why?
Because it's smoke.
No.
He can turn into anything he wants to.
Then Glalie should learn Ice Punch.
Galili's not smoke.
It's ice. Why can't he use Ice Punch?
It gets Ice Beam.
And this is what we call compromise.
This is true.
We have very different design philosophies. RoboSlime here is very critical of Pokemon designs, which, fair enough, there's a reason to be critical to keep him up, on the up and up. I, for one, think...
I thought you were going to say keep me up at night. I'm like, holy shit, Tangrowth's bad, but it's not that bad.
I personally am critical only of, super basic designs. Again, I'm not a fan of a lot of the... I like the object Pokemon. I think they're neat. Magnemite? That's neat. Chandelure? Really neat.
Oh yeah, the whole line is...
Staraptor? It's a bird.
It's an edgy bird.
Okay, Skarmory takes bird and makes it badass. Skarmory is a bird done right. Takes the concept of a bird, but makes it better. Articuno, Ice Bird, bitchin'. Zapdos, Lightning Bird, awesome. Moltres, doesn't even look cool. If the flames were blue, I'd be fine. But red flames, it's a phoenix. It's a phoenix. It's not even a cool phoenix at that.
I kind of want to keep this up, but at the same time, do you want to make it a part 2?
No. Anyways, so by the way, yeah, so that was a great ball. We just completely washed over it, no problem. So yeah, thank you guys so much for joining us on this journey. We shall take on the next episode, Sabrina at the Saffron City Gym, which I am terrified, and then we shall begin the Poke Cup Ultra Ball. As I said before, this is the end game, so this is where stuff's gonna get incredibly difficult. Much quickly. Good gracious. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. We shall see you in the next one. Take care, everyone.
Changrowth is trash. Bite me.